Yes, we're here. Another one. I don't know why I always put such a gap between videos of these guys. I know it's only been a couple weeks, but I always try to do maybe every 2 weeks, with them. But here we are. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Refugees by Graaf Generator. This is a Patreon request from our patron, Jason S. Thank you for your support, my friend. I truly appreciate you. We're just kind of working through this album. The least we can do is Wave to Each Other by Graaf Generator. We've done, I think, 2 tracks from it. I can't remember exactly. Maybe 1, 2, one or the other, I'm excited to check this out because these guys, and Peter Hamill, the entire group, honestly, are some of my favorite musicians that I found throughout my entire channel. They don't get many views, and I don't give a fuck. I really don't, because they're that good that I would do these videos for free. I don't even care, just because they're that good, and I enjoy listening to their music, and I've heard this is one of their top tracks. So let's get right into it. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. I would really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free. I'd really appreciate it. Our Freaky Friday continues. If you're watching the premiere. If you're not, then that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Alright. Refugees by Graaf Generator. In 3, 2, 1, go. This is their sophomore album, 1970. Crazy. Oh, yeah, Darkness, 11/11 we've done, that's it.
Ice locked the people's hearts and made them old. South was birth to pleasant lands, but dry. I walked the water's depths and played my mind.
Nick Potter.
East was dawn coming alive in the golden sun. The winds came gently, several heads became one.
It's a good line.
In the summertime, the August people sneered. Sometimes hand in hand, between the thin lines marking sea and sand. Smiling very peacefully, we began to notice that we could be free, and we moved together. West is where all days will someday end.
It's true.
Where the colors turn from gray to gold, and you can be with the friends. And light flakes the golden clouds up above. West is Mike and Susie, West is where I long.
Hugh and Guy are like, hold on, we gotta have some fun too. That's Peter playing the piano too. It's great.
There we shall spend our final days of our lives.
It's gorgeous.
Tell the same old stories. Yeah, well, at least we tried.
That's good.
Into the west, smiles on our faces will go. Yes, and our apologies to those who'll never really know the way.
Go ahead, Guy.
Refugees walking away from the life that we've known and loved. Nothing to do, say, nowhere to stay. Now we are alone. We're refugees, carrying all we own in brown bags tied up with string. Nothing to think, it doesn't mean a thing.
He's a goddamn poet, dude.
We'll be happy on our own. West is Mike and Susie. West is Mike and Susie. West is where I love. West is refugees' home.
That flute, man. That's David, right? Yeah. These guys are so special, man. That they can go from a track like Darkness 1111 to this, that's astounding to me. And it makes sense. Like, it all tracks, you know? That was excellent. That's definitely the most pretty song I think I've ever heard from them. And I've kind of been, I don't think I've heard a song where they've just been a straight, like, kind of pretty sound, and there's not, like, some drop that happens eventually and it goes crazy. You know, that was a straight up ballad almost in a way, even though, you know, I say that in the sense of, like, it was very light and airy with the flute, the strings, the everything, man. Of course, eventually the keyboard and organ or whatever from Hugh and the guy just going kind of nuts there at the end. That was the best, I think, part of it. But other than Peter, just, man, his vocals, his lyrics, his writing ability is just insane, man. Like, he really is just setting his poetry to music, basically, because it's unlike any lyrics I think I've ever heard before. Like, the way that he writes, it's so just the imagery that he can evoke is just crazy, and it's just like this random assortment of words that he puts together that it actually means something, you know. And I say random because, like, some of the so it's just some of the stuff that he says comes out of left field, you know, but in a way it all makes sense. And it just, that line about being refugees at the end there, like, it just reaches this crescendo. It's just absolutely gorgeous, man. The whole song was, I feel like this album, like, so far, it's so different than God Bluff. It's so different than everything else I've heard from them so far, especially like A Plague of Lighthouse Keepers. I know this is like their sophomore album, a debut, or the second one, so it's a different sound. I feel like they're still finding themselves and seeing where they're going, but it's just like this almost pure distilled version of Van de Graaff Generator and Peter and his lyrics. You know, it's very interesting to me to see the evolution, like kind of backwards. You know, maybe we'll just go back and do their first album after this. You know, it's it's cool, man. Like, as I love this band, I've always enjoyed everything I've ever heard from them. Not a single dud anywhere close to being a dud. You know, they're all great to excellent. There's no good even in there. They don't put out no bullshit. They really don't. And Jason has definitely encouraged me to finish listening to most of their stuff, and I appreciate the request, man. I really do. Thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity to listen to these guys because they are absolutely stellar, and they make my day every time. And this is absolutely beautiful. I'd say either David Jackson on the flute, or just in Peter's lyrics and his voice and his piano here. He was definitely the MVP because he had the most things going for him there. But David Jackson's flute was also excellent. So thank you again, Jason. That was great. I'm definitely down to do more from them. I think we're doing the next track, White Hammer, as well. I'll try and fit that in next Friday. I don't know what time, but we'll try and do it then. I'll try my best. It's kind of getting crowded over here, but the boys trying everything you can to get everyone happy and situated, and there's a lot of people to do that for. So if it takes a while for things to get done, I apologize, but that's just how it is right now. Things are real backed up because I got so many, but I am doing my best to get through them all, and I promise they will all get done eventually. I got a list, don't worry. So thank you for watching, guys. I will see y'all next time. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will see y'all later. Here's a Patreon right there. That's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. If you join any of the tiers, you get access to all of our block videos and full album reactions. There's also a PayPal and Cash App link in the description. But also, if you want to vote on the Spotlight Artist of the Month for July, they are doing the voting in Discord right now. So that's the place to be. You have to be a patron to do it. So join any tier, you get access to that. Come help us vote. We love it. See y'all later. Bye-bye. I gotta be a dad real quick.